What happened to Aram? It's one of the most searched and debated questions among the Blacklist fans, and for good reason. Aram Mojtabai wasn't just another member of the task force, he was the emotional anchor of the show. In a world filled with criminals, secrets, and manipulation, Aram represented honesty, vulnerability, and heart. So when his presence slowly faded, viewers were left confused and emotionally unsettled, wondering whether they missed something important or if the show quietly let him go. From his first appearance, Aram stood out. He wasn't intimidating or ruthless like the others. Instead, he was brilliant, awkward, compassionate, and deeply human. While Raymond Reddington thrived in moral gray areas, Aram struggled with them. That struggle made him relatable. Over time, audiences didn't just see him as the team's tech genius. They saw him as someone trying to do good in a system that constantly compromised its own values. As the seasons went on, Aram's character began to change in subtle but meaningful ways. He grew more confident, more assertive, and more aware of how much the job was costing him emotionally. He faced trauma, loss, and guilt, and unlike many characters on the show, he didn't brush those feelings aside. Aram carried them with him. Each moral line he crossed stayed with him, slowly building toward a breaking point. Then something noticeable happened. Aram started appearing less. His role became quieter, his storylines shorter. Fans picked up on it immediately. Online forums filled with questions, theories, and concern. Was the show setting him up for a tragic death? Was the actor leaving? Or was something else happening behind the scenes? Before we get to the answer, if you're enjoying this kind of deep storytelling breakdown and want more videos exploring iconic TV characters and unanswered questions, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Most viewers aren't subscribed, and hitting that button really helps support content like this. Aram's exit didn't come with explosions or gunfire. Instead, it came with something far rarer in the Blacklist universe: clarity. He realized that staying with the task force meant continuing to compromise who he was. The constant deception, violence, and manipulation were slowly eroding his sense of self. Rather than becoming hardened like others before him, Aram made a choice that felt true to his character. He walked away. This decision wasn't framed as weakness. In fact, it was one of the most emotionally mature choices any character made on the show. Aram understood his limits. He acknowledged that the job was changing him in ways he didn't like, and instead of denying it, he chose a different path. In a series where most characters spiral deeper into darkness, Aram's decision to step out of it was quietly powerful. From a production standpoint, Aram's reduced presence wasn't caused by scandal or sudden removal. The writers allowed his story to conclude naturally without forcing drama where it didn't belong. His arc was about growth, not destruction. And while many fans wanted more closure, his ending stayed true to who Aram always was: someone who valued conscience over chaos. Still, the lack of a definitive farewell left an emotional gap. Viewers weren't just asking where Aram went. They were feeling the absence of what he brought to the show. Without him, the task force felt more mechanical, more hardened. The warmth he provided was gone, and the show's tone subtly shifted because of it. Aram's story resonates because it mirrors real life. Not everyone burns out in a blaze of glory. Some people simply realize that a certain environment is no longer healthy for them and choose to leave. In the Blacklist, that kind of ending is almost revolutionary. He survived by choosing himself. So what really happened to Aram? He didn't die. He didn't betray anyone. He didn't vanish into a mystery. He exited the story on his own terms. And that may be the most meaningful ending any character could have in a world like Reddington's. If you want more videos like this breaking down fan-favorite characters, hidden storylines, and TV mysteries people still talk about, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.